today's episode of Once Upon a Mic. I'm your host Sneha Gupta and I'm excited to be joined by Anisha and Prabjot to discuss a topic that's increasingly relevant in today's digital age, the impact of social media on young people. So, hi Anisha, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And Prabjot, what about you?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How about you, Sneha?
And I'm doing good. Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
let's dive in and explore the complex and ever changing landscape of social media and its impact on young people. So, Anisha and Prabjot, welcome to the show. So, as we all know, the impact
How?
of social media nowadays, that how young ones are ruining their life by the extreme use of these all apps like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and all. So, I would like to ask you both, how does social media impact self esteem and body image in young people?
So basically, I would say today's era is a modern era, and all of us use social media for various things. There are many influencers from which person can influence. Whenever, for instance, whenever I see someone beautiful, I would like to be like them. I would like to be copy their styles. This kind of culture is, you know, raising insecurities in people instead of building the confidence, so it is also ruining mental health of people.
So, have you ever faced this type of thing in?
No, I haven't faced that kind of thing in my life, but I would definitely say, like, there are some of my friends which is influenced by the influencer.
Yeah.
They want to become like them. They want to be copy their styles and many more things.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, do you believe the social media platform do enough to support the mental health of their young ones? Anisha, what do you think about this?
No, I don't think so. The social media helps the young ones because the only thing social media does is creating comparisons, and the young people watch other people's success and their how they are dressing, how they are styling, and they start comparing themselves, and that's how that's create inferiority complex in them, and they start judging themselves, and that has a very bad impact on their mental health.
Yeah, I can relate to you.
But I would say on this topic, there are nowadays the issues related to mental health is rising. So there are many platforms, there are many pages as well as groups which are supporting mental health, and also encourages people to join that groups if they have any kind of problem related to their personal lives, so personal, social, or professional. They shows support towards to them. Also, sometimes they come forward as a listener, so a person can share their thoughts or problems with them. So I would say there are certain things in that.
So, in our life, somewhere we all faced bullying, cyberbullying, whether it's
Yeah.
on social media or in our life. So, what is cyberbullying, and how can you recognize it on social media?
I would say cyberbullying is bullying people via many famous social media platforms like Instagram, Facebooks. If someone did a bad thing, if someone shows them doing a bad thing, people starting doing bad comments on their post as well as targeting them. Sometimes they also start the hashtag cultures, which eventually create or create a mental health or problem in someone's life. So yeah.
So, Anisha, what do you think about this?
Even I think the cyberbullying is something that you post something on your social media page, and then people start commenting harshly on your body, on the makeup you did, and if you are not strong enough, and it depends on your age as well, how can you handle it? It depends on your age as well. If you are mature, you may be able to handle it well, otherwise you go into depression.
Yeah, Anisha. So, do you have any message for this generation or your juniors or someone you want to give?
Yes, the only message I would like to pass on to the young generation that don't compare yourself with others by seeing just pictures, because their life is different, yours is different, their journey is different, and their mindset is different. Everyone has their own journey and their own life, their own mindsets. So there shouldn't be any comparison just by seeing a picture.
So, social media only don't affect our mental health, but it also affect our sleep cycle as well, like as we all know. And so, can sleep deprivation caused by social media use contribute to increased symptoms of depression and anxiety?
Yes,
Yes.
I would say yes, because um, mainly some issues arises by spending a lot of time on social media, like depression, as you said that. Many youngsters are watching reels on, like, for maximum time. Not they are not taking their health properly, not eating properly, not sleeping properly. That cause insomnia sometimes. By watching someone's post or reels, they want to be like them. They are also disturbing their mental health in that case.
Yes, I would say it is vice versa as well. If you have anxiety, you will not be able to sleep. If you are taking something too seriously and you're thinking about it again and again, then this will create problems. And yes, this affects the sleep cycle as well.
Okay, so this is the last questions for both of you. How can the government support parents and caregivers in guiding young people's social media use?
They can guide by telling them that don't use too much of social media, and even if they are doing it, just do it for fun. Don't take anything seriously, whatever you are watching on social
But
media.
you know, like nowadays, people like children are so stubborn. If you will like stop them, then they will choose something else to destroy their life. So
Yeah, they can use social media, but in informative and educational purpose. They will find their purpose in life. Why they are watching certain things.
Yeah.
They can fix their timely hours. Like in the certain hours, we will use social media for fun. In certain hours, we will use social media for information and education, rather than use its overusage for their fun, for influencing from others, like that. So I would say, by fixing their schedules, as well as not for only the fun purpose but also for the informative and education purpose. If social media is guiding us wrongly, they can guide us in a proper way as well. Like, we cannot use social media for fun purpose, we can also learn from that.
Okay, so like, do you have any message to the government or to the parents? Because you know, social media
Yeah,
are increasing a lot of criminal cases in our country.
I would say government should regulate some policies and laws in order to manage the content of the social media platforms, and they should also divide the age groups. Which content should be available for different age groups, like for the teenagers, for the adults, and for the older ones.
But now we have this option in our like social media, but still the immature ones are also using social
this
media,
is where
right?
the parents come into play. They have to make their children understand that don't take these things too seriously and just take it as a fun thing.
Okay.
Parents should also guide as well as watch what their kids are consuming or utilizing, rather than giving their phones and spending time alone. So that's how parents can guide their children, as well as how government can regulate some policies and laws in order to regulate social media properly.
As we conclude today's episode, I want to leave you with a question. What kind of relationship do you want to have with social media? One that empowers and inspires, or one that controls and manipulates? The choice is yours. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration. If you had liked to dive deeper into this topic, check out our resources pages on our website. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and stay connected. I am Sneha Gupta, and this is Once Upon a Mic.